Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. Here we can see a short preview with these on-fit shots. And next we have the unboxing shots. I had to buy two different pairs because I didn't know my size. At the end they run half size smaller, so I had to go for size 42 or 8.5 in US. Nike and Adidas I am size 8 in US, 41, 1 1/3 here in Spain, but for these ones I had to go size up, 8.5 in US and 42 here in Spain. On the beginning of this video I left there the prices. Well, right now they are at 104 euros here in Spain from 169 the retail price. So now is the time to buy them if you are interested, because they still have sizes from 42 up or 8.5 in US. Here in Spain, in United States I didn't find them on the official web page. What kind of sneakers are these ones? Well, the most important for me is that they are real leather and full leather, and that means they have inside and outside leather. Very soft one, I might say. I like it very much. The quality is just wow. The second important thing for me was to have some cushioning, because I have few New Balance made in USA and they look cool. They are leather and everything, but they don't have the cushioning that I was hoping to have. And the third important thing for me was to have some full rubber sole, and these ones have, so thank God for that. The kind of leather used here is, you have to check yourself and just see how good it is. Really impressive. So if you are wondering how is this midsole, well, it's not as Ultra Boost 20 soft, but still it's not bad at all. I was expecting even worse, to be honest, and they have good cushioning, these ones actually. This midsole reminds me of the Adora sneakers, although they are not as soft as those. Those are even softer than these ones. The Adora Heritage, they are a bit more expensive, quite a bit more expensive actually. Once I got to use them, I will make maybe a very short video just to show you how they are after some use. Also, very important thing for me was to have this perforated toe box, because, you know, summer heat, you need that. I don't care if I stay 1 hour with them or 3 in my feet. This is a classic model. We can see here how thick is this rubber sole. I wish it was even thicker. I don't mind. 2 or 3 millimeters more, no problem. These days only very few pairs of sneakers they still have this kind of rubber sole, and I so much appreciate it, and that's why I had to have this pair. For me is the closer best thing for what I'm looking for in general in sneakers, for lifestyle sneakers I mean. The only thing I think is missing in these ones, some reflective materials, but you know, not really big deal, so I will still buy them without even blinking, and more so with the price that they have right now. These are my first pair of Saucony that I buy it in my life. Very nice first impression. This Shadow 6000, I know it will be a model that I will remember more times in the future to check what they have, what colorways and so on. We can see here images with this leather and foam combination of insoles. Very comfy, I will say, very soft leather, and also the foam, very nice foam, so I like it. The thickness of this insole is in between 0.4 0.6 millimeters, which is quite good actually, impressive also. We can see here the interior. I like it that it's made with leather and also some nylon. Which I didn't like it actually was the stitching. Threads, they are longer than they should be. Some of them I had to reduce the size of them using a lighter, and that way you can make many mistakes. I will show you in a second what I mean by that. So the footbed inside is very rigid. I didn't like it, that one. The nylon alls have some foam inside, like 2 or 3 millimeters. It's not too much. They are okay for the entire ear. On this label we can see the materials used on these sneakers. The barcode will take you to that page that you will see here in the image. Here we can see the right foot because I want to see if the quality is consistent in both of them. But to be honest, I didn't find any other problems than those extra threads that I had to cut them with some clip nails and some of them with a lighter. So with these sneakers I only find small cosmetic issues. Nothing on this earth is perfect, so doesn't matter how good they are, how pricey they are, they will still have some minor issues. But I'm okay with that, you know, we are humans, they are made by humans, so it's okay. It's nothing to say that this is a deal breaker for me. I cannot buy them for this. I am expecting to see a color change over time. I don't have any problem with that because these are leather and that's normal. That will not be dirt. They don't have a paint over them, so that's why it will change. It will be more brownish color. I have to say about this padding that they have is just on point in my opinion. Not too much, it's not too little, and it's very soft, so very plush feeling. I love it. They did very good job with these sneakers. Here we can see the sole once again. Everything looks okay. No exposed foam, no weird pattern, and not multiple pieces of rubber in just one sole. So thank God for that. We can see here the sizes of these laces. I like these laces because they have some wax on them, so it feels premium. They have the right amount of thickness. The tips are well made. They are not elastic, which I like it in this case. And obviously the fact that they come 2 pairs, which is great in my opinion. In the shot we can see a bit better this upper, the thickness of this tongue, the materials more or less how they are, and the thickness of those materials. The thickness of the upper here I think is around 1.5 millimeters. It's not too much, but I didn't see the need to be even more thicker than this. I see it okay this way. I think that it might have been a bit useful, could have been some holes in that tongue to make it a bit more breathable, but it's not a huge deal, you know. Here I will show you the threads that I find it inside, because the most of them they were inside, like in this picture, and the damage that I made because I was trying to cut them with a lighter. So I suggest you, if you want to do the same, do it with a lighter that it has precision, those that they can still maintain the flame in the wind. Otherwise you will end up like me doing small holes in that lining, so it's better not to do it, you know, this way. I hope that in the future this kind of quality issues won't be seen as often. In the shot I'm pointing with my finger where I wish they were having some holes. If you are wondering how is this tongue for your instep, well, as plush as it can be a pair of sneakers. This is the top of that plush, I think. Other thing that I think it's worth mentioning is that they are having some double stitched in few places, the most important ones. So another great touch here. Here we have some closer shots with this stitching. As you can tell, it's quite well made. I didn't find big issues, only, like I said, a bigger threads in some places, but nothing to worry about really. In the shot we can see a bit better the interior. Like I said, that footbed I didn't like it very much. I wish it was a bit more softer. Maybe cover it with some foam instead of that nylon material. And the thickness of this leather is around 1 millimeter in my opinion. That is the thickness of the lining. Now we're gonna measure these sneakers. They are in size 41 and 42. The 41 is in vanilla color for the laces and 42 the brown color. So the left is 42, the right is 41. So like I said, being half size smaller, I didn't have the experience with Saucony, so I had to buy a second pair. That one was a 42, 8.5 in US. It took them around 2 weeks to send my money back because I sent it this pair of sneakers, this 41, in 8 July and today we are in 22. Yesterday I sent an email to ask if they received my packaging or not, and today they replied and already made the transference of the money. So it took them exactly 14 days to give back the money. So I would like to thank Stephanie that replied so fast and actually made the transference of the money so quick, just 1 day later. So thank you very much for that. And finally we have the weight test. We can see here the weight of these laces because I want to know how much I have to cut from the weight of the size 41, which still have the laces because they will go back, this pair being too small for me, and I will keep the 42. So on the left side you'll see size 41 or 18 US, and on the right side you'll see size 42 or 8.5 in US. Being made only with leather is quite impressive that they don't have much weight than they have actually here. So I am surprised to see this and very content, to be honest. So here we can see the weight for the size 42 or 8.5 in US is the pair that I will keep it. And here we can see the Adora and New Balance, how do compare with this Saucony. As you can tell, the Saucony are quite a bit more lighter. in just a second you're gonna see the 41 a bit better. Here we can see it, so 41 is way too small for me. Although inside of the sneaker it's not as cramped as you might think because you are seeing these insoles. They still have some space, but for me it's not the best comfort, so that's why I had to go size up. And finally, here we have some on-fit shots. This shot is in real time because I want to show you how easy it is to get them inside. The opening is wide enough, so no problems here. The left foot is the size 42 or 8.5 in US, and the right side is 41 or 18 US. I decided to show this image with both of them because I wanted to be able to see how two different sizes with only half of size difference look in my feet. Maybe for some of you this one is useful. So the difference in between them is around 0.6 or 0.7 millimeters. That's the difference in between sizes. I think that the difference in between sizes is just on point, otherwise you'll have too bigger difference from one size to another and you won't be able to find your perfect fit. And in this case I didn't have those issues. The next size up was the perfect size for me, in my opinion. And finally, the pros and cons. Well, for pros, I like this colorway, I like the materials, I like the cushioning in the sneakers, I like the laces, I like the sole a lot. That is a proper sole. I wish even thicker than this one, but it's not bad for at all. I mean, that's a proper sole there. That they are perforated in the toe box. I like that they are coming with two pairs of laces. You don't see that too often. Obviously, before I buy these sneakers, I did some research. I think I found 2 or 3 videos. One of them, I think it was from Shango, which has very well-known channel on YouTube with these sneakers. And he said that midsole is not very soft. And he's right, you know, because this is not a modern technology. These sneakers have been around for many years and it's nothing new in that midsole. But still, for me, it was a nice surprise that they are actually not as rigid as I was thinking, you know. So for me, it was a good surprise because these sneakers are usable, in my opinion. Here in the shot, we can see those extra threads that you see there on the tongue, and on the lateral we also have another one because I didn't trim them because this pair will go back. This way you will know what to expect from them. And finally, we have some on-fit shots from a lower angle. Here we can see the profile of the sneakers, the thickness of this midsole and how soft it is. Much better midsole than we can find in New Balance 997 made in USA or made in UK or 991s. There are a few more from premium side which are not as good as these ones in the midsole in New Balance. So this is a nice touch here with this Saucony. Now cons. Well, first of all, it might be because you have to go size up, half size. If you didn't buy from Saucony, you won't know what size to buy. That's a minor thing. With some research on Google, you can find all the info you need. I didn't do mine like I should. That's why I end up buying a second pair. Other con, I wish it was having some reflective materials. Those are very useful. Doesn't matter if it's for lifestyle or for running. I like them to have them there. Other than this, well, minor aesthetic things like some extra thread, maybe some glue on the sole that I could rub it with my finger and it just fall off, and that will be. I don't have big issues with these sneakers, so I like them overall. The quality is very good, so as my final thoughts, I think you should buy them or at least try them if you have the chance, because this is a steal for the price that they have right now in this moment. Probably are more things to say about them. Right now I don't remember more. So I will end here this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this channel, or like at least this video if you like it. See you next time. Have a nice day. Take care of you.